375 a lead ball. Coming out of a Crossman shotgun barrel that's attached to a Crossman SSP 250. That's shock and awe. There's not even a hole in that can. This thing shoots those big lead balls at about 250 feet a second. It's about the, I don't know, it looks like it's shooting a slingshot. But whatever it hits, it just clobbers. There was this guy in Fort Worth, and well, actually he's in Arlington. His name was Paul Landreth. He's like an urban legend. He was the only guy around Dallas Fort Worth that would fix Benjamins and Sheridans and, you know, air guns. All kinds of air guns. Come to find out he had like a little machine shop. And he was a barber by trade, but he did this, and then he passed away, and so many people needed his work that his son ended up taking over, and I don't know if he was real thrilled about that because, you know, I think he did it more because there was such a demand. He was also a barber, and he passed away. And, man, this dude was a genius. Look what he did with this SSP. He's made this whole piece, or had somebody make it. This just fits down on top of there. And I can see how you could cut down the Crossman shotgun barrel and do it. Damn, this thing's a lot of fun, man. I had to take out the valve. You know, the normal valve in these is the same valve as a Crossman 262 rifle. And they've got a little more power. They're just bigger valve. That old valve. But I didn't have the parts to rebuild it, so I stuck in a valve from a 2240 in there. So it's probably not shooting as powerful. It'd probably be 260 feet a second. I mean, you probably wouldn't notice it too much on these big balls. But a lot of fun to shoot, except them balls are kind of pricey. But yeah, I got this. This is a guy named Danny Alexander. He was a collector, and he bought some stuff from Paul Landreth, like a lot of old folks I deal with around here, older folks, should I say. They've got something or another, or some story about Paul Landreth, man. He apparently he would just fix your gun while you wait, because he had, you know, everything right there in his backyard. These are like an urban legend around Dallas and Fort Worth. Paul Landreth. And then his son did it too. I tried to contact his wife. She didn't answer. Later on, I found out that she didn't want to hear nothing about air guns, or I'd probably try to write an article about that guy and his son, because they really made an impact around here in North Texas. Yeah, man. Y'all saw what it did to that beer can. Knocked it back about at least 10 yards. And there's not even a hole in that can. I've done it before. A lot of fun.